Hey there, beautiful lady. Welcome. You are listening to The Stylish CEO, the podcast for female entrepreneurs ready to step into their CEO role and be the face of their brand. I'm your host, Laura Jane, your very own personal stylist and women's empowerment coach. I'm a Nutella and ice cream addict, flamenco dancing Yorkshire lass with over 15 years experience of working in the fashion industry. Each week, we'll be diving into topics that cover style, business, and personal development, as well as guest interviews from leaders within their field who will be sharing their stories and expertise. So go grab yourself your favourite cuppa, sink into your favourite chair, and let's dive into these CEO game-changing conversations. Hey there, beautiful lady. Welcome to another episode of The Stylish CEO. And today I want to talk to you about the stylish CEO because often when I talk about it, people assume that I'm talking about something that is not them. They think that to be a stylish CEO, they have to change who they are and be something that they're not. In this episode, I want to dive into this a little deeper. Before we get started with today's episode, I want to let you know that this episode is sponsored by my Facebook group, The Stylish Entrepreneur Tribe. This is an exclusive community for female entrepreneurs that empowers them to be as stylish as their brands. If you are ready to up-level within your business, start to become more visible by being your true stylish, authentic self through your personal style so that you can start showing your potential clients that you are the expert within your field, attract and become a magnet for your ideal clients, and then transform this into sales, then this group is for you. This community is a free, safe place for female entrepreneurs who are chasing their dreams, are fearless and have a desire to show that they are the experts through transforming their image so that they can represent their true stylish self because they know that their personal style plays an important role within their business because it is an extension of it. If this sounds like you, then head over to the show notes at girlbehindthelook.com/podcast, where you will find the link to the Facebook group. Now let's kick off this episode. So as I was saying, I want to talk about this term, the stylish CEO. Now, first of all, like I said in the introduction to this, a lot of people, when I say this to them, they get this assumption that it is something that they are not. They think that in order to be a stylish CEO, that they have to change who they are and be something that they are not. And let me just say that this is wrong, totally wrong, and is a total myth. For me, the stylish CEO is really stepping into the role of your business. So I work with female entrepreneurs, and by working with me, they get to unlock who they are and what they're about, because unless you have this deep connection with yourself, then you cannot unlock your personal style. And if you don't unlock your personal style, then you can't become the stylish CEO of your brand, of your business. Now, I want to talk to you about one of my clients, Noreen, and she won't mind me talking about her in this episode, but she worked with me at the beginning of this year because she has a very successful business, which is a very much community-based business. It's called Feed Me Good. You can check out the links in the show notes if you want to go check out her business. Basically, what she does is she goes into communities. She teaches families how to cook in cost-effective ways. And these are families that are on benefits and don't have much money. She completely teaches them how to really transform the way that they're living. And while she's been, growing this side of her business very successfully, like I say, she really wants to build up now the other side of her business, which is working in corporate businesses. She wants to go into these businesses and help teach their employees how to be more nutritious and that they can eat healthy. And when you're doing this, it really reflects on your well-being. Like I said, she's such an amazing, inspirational woman, and you definitely should check her out. But she came to me because she had this opinion that in order to be approaching corporate businesses that she had to change who she was. She had to be wearing things that wasn't who she was and what her personal style was. And we went on a massive shopping spree where we were really intentional about the things that we went and bought for her. And all of the pieces that we bought and the outfits that we created really embodied who she was. She didn't lose that aspect of who she was or what her brand's about. Hey there, beautiful lady. I'm interrupting this episode because I've got a question for you. Are you ready to figure out your personal style once and for all and have a bigger impact on your potential clients so that you can make more money? If the answer is yes, then you really want to check out my free ultimate guide to unlocking your personal style. In this guide, I share with you 8 steps that you can implement into your wardrobe today so that you can have more impact with your potential clients. So if you're interested in getting this, make sure you check out my show notes for this episode where you'll find the link to grab your copy. Now let's go back to the episode. So we went on a massive shopping spree where we were really intentional about the pieces that we were buying and the pieces that we really wanted to buy on that shopping trip with the allocated budget that she'd given me. And she really thought, like I said, that she really needed to go down a completely different route. So Noreen had been doing lots of personal development and she'd really been unlocking who she was. And through this, it really helped us channel our shopping trip so that we were buying pieces that really embodied what she was about, her core values as a person, what her essence was, and also what her brand was about. And she is an influencer for IKEA, so she's very much about reusing, making do with what you've got and doing things in a sustainable way. So we really kept that part of who she is because that is something that is aligned within herself and her business, and you can't change that. That is what makes Noreen. And I showed her that we basically needed to up-level her style in a different way. We still needed to keep the values of her business, but we also needed to keep the values of who she is. And we needed to find a middle ground where we could pull all these things together and then make sure that when she's going out and, presenting to these clients, these corporate clients, or if she's going to a networking event, she's giving off this image of who she is and what her business is about. And she's doing this in a way that still represents her, which is key. So when I talk about the stylish CEO and really stepping into her, I'm talking about really embracing who you are and what your brand is about so that you are representing that in a way that's true to you, because when you do that, you will be more authentic. And this is a word that we constantly hear thrown around, especially in this world of entrepreneurship. But authenticity really matters because that is how people are going to connect with you. And within 7 seconds, somebody has formed an opinion about you, and these opinions can't be changed. So when you are presenting yourself to your audience, you want to do it in a way that says, this is who I am, this is what I stand for, this is what my brand stands for, and this is how I can help you. I am the expert that you need, and I am standing out from the rest of this crowded entrepreneurial world that we are living in. I can get you the results that you need. That is what you want to say when you are presenting yourself to your potential clients, and your personal style really helps you do this. It's a myth when people say that you are not in control about the image that you give or the way that people perceive you. You are, and the way that you can do this is by really gaining that deep understanding of who you are and stepping into that CEO role and being that true version of yourself, the true version of your brand, and showing the world that you are the expert that they need to work with. And you'll find that when you do this, it's really going to help your impact with your audience. So that's what the Stylish CEO is about. It's not about stepping into something that's not you. It's not about changing who you are. It's about really understanding who you are and really figuring out how you want that to represent you and your brand. And when you have really locked down these components, this is the moment that you will start impacting your audience. So, beautiful lady, I want to ask you, are you stepping into the CEO role of your business and really embodying who you are and what you want your brand to be? Because the moment that you are doing this is the moment that you are stepping into being the stylish CEO of your brand. So, beautiful lady, I really hope that you've enjoyed this episode, and I hope to see you next week when I have got another special guest joining me for another amazing episode of the Stylish CEO. Bye for now, beautiful lady. I hope you enjoyed this episode of The Stylish CEO. If you loved this episode as much as I did, head over and rate and subscribe so you never miss another episode. New episodes drop each week on a Tuesday and Thursday, so you don't want to miss out. I would love to hear more from you on what you thought about this episode and the topics that you want to hear. I also want to shout about you and your business, so each week I will be choosing someone who leaves a review or comment to share with the Stylish CEO audience. Check out the show notes at girlbehindthelook.com/podcast for more information. I can't wait to hang out with you again soon. Until next time, beautiful lady, this is Laura Jane signing off.